Okay. Yes. So today's discussion is about the different classification of entrepreneurs, how we are going to classify. We are moving towards the third part in the first unit, that is types of entrepreneurs, how they are creating a nice impact for the venturers. That's what we are going to discuss today. Before going to the discussion, let us see your nice answers from the previous day discussion. Let us recall about the story of the Flipkart, the different Bansals. What happened to the different Bansals, how they motivated. And we have discussed two big case studies. All these case studies, at present, they are saying that entrepreneurship is simply to empower others also, which has been ignored once upon a time. Once upon a time, entrepreneurship means they used to say that it is only for doing business. But later on days, they says that it is not only that one, but also it is going to be empowering others. How you are creating new persons and how you are creating the value to the society. That is important. Otherwise, you can't work for 24 hours. That is very important thing. That is why we have to empower the people in any time. So I asked that question. I think I received 3 answers on the day. 3 students nicely answered. Once again, that's a small downtrend in your answering. I think today most of them will participate. And one of the students mentioned clearly about the hardworking, proactive, maybe about the entrepreneurship styles or the venture traits. Then another student mentioned to deliver resources adequately. I like that one. That is distribution of the resources. One person can't do anything. Even though he is having the mindset to do that one, he can't depend upon himself. That is why in ventureship, you have to empower somebody, then only we are able to work. In case of Flipkart case, both Bansals are there. And even they empower their own worker. We discussed Ambur Ayappa. He was an illiterate person, but he knows the neck and corners of Bangalore. This person has been identified by them and they empowered. Suddenly that Ambur Ayappa become a millionaire. He never thought about that one when they sold the Flipkart to Walmart. He gained so much money. Even in case of Dosawala, we have discussed how far the risk he has taken. Finally, he decided to empower others, making hunger-free nation. See that one? And he is now delivering in the slums of Dharavi in Mumbai at free of cost. Dear students, that is the concept of entrepreneurship. Never think about the American style. In case of American style, they used to mention only the money, 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 money. Only the money will speak there. But in case of Indian entrepreneurs, this is the unique one. That is why one of the third student mentioned that the courage they have start something. They never exist. The scratch. Then the confidence they have on them and their idea. Be clear, they are having the confidence on their idea also. Being persistent and persevering. Nicely marked by one of our friends. So I appreciate all the 3, how nicely they came out of an answer. That is, these are all the answers for the traits of the entrepreneur in the previous discussion. So why, as a PG student, if you are having the idea or if you are supporting to anybody, your mindset has something different to empower others. Even at least you have to believe others. Trust relationship is like that. Then only we are able to empower others and empower you also. That is very important thing. Okay. So nicely mentioned by the three students. And let us move on to the today's discussion. In case of conceptual manner, it is in LMS like that, types of entrepreneurs. You can see, but we are discussing in a different method. Of course, both are same. So don't worry about that one. In the LMS, it is mentioned as the type of entrepreneurs. I am discussing in the form of classification of the entrepreneurs. Same thing we are discussing. So before going to the types of entrepreneurs or classification, whatever it may be, there's a nice quote about the Peter Drucker. He mentioned about these entrepreneurs. You can see the Peter Drucker, he was considered as the once upon a time the father of management. He mentioned that the entrepreneur always searches for change, responds to it and exploit it as an opportunity. See that one. That is why before going to discuss the classification of the entrepreneurship, you must know what he mentioned about the entrepreneurship. The type of entrepreneurs are based upon this Peter Drucker quote. Some of the entrepreneurs always searches for change. Something change is essential. Even in case of Dosawala, we have discussed, he knows only to sell the tea. He was a tea vendor. Then he introduced the coffee, all these things. Then he sold only idlis and dosa in the South Indian traditional style. But what later on what happened? He wished to explore. Why can't we can make a Mexican idli? Why can't we can make a Russian dosa? How can we mix the burger with the dosa? He always searches for change. Dear students, same thing. And entrepreneurs used to search new ideas. You can't sit in a simple manner. Once you started business, you may be aged person, you have to think. And what are all changes we can make? Unless otherwise you innovate, we can't succeed in the ventureship. That is why Peter Drucker mentioned that change is the only constant. You have to exploit the constant as an opportunity. So based upon this quote only, today we are going to see what are the different types of entrepreneurs. Let us discuss the concept of classification. You can see that one. Why we are discussing the type of entrepreneurs? Because you must realize what type of entrepreneur you are in future, not now. We are not expecting you to be an venturer now. In future, what is your vision to become an entrepreneur? What type you can select? That is why you are studying the classification of entrepreneurs as a PG student, not as an UG student, okay? That is why I shared one nice news to you in the WhatsApp, that is Viraj Kohli wins the prestigious Time Excellence Award 2021. I think you may wonder about what is the Times Excellence Award. Usually the Times Group of India, they used to honor some of the persons, especially they used to identify the entrepreneurs, and they used to give recognition for them. This year, this person has been selected, Viraj Kohli. Why they selected that one? Because this entrepreneur, even though he established his business in 2010 as the Yuviraj Group, He introduced the PPE kits, personal protective equipment for the COVID warriors. Dear students, think about that one. And young guy created manufacturing personal protective equipments, PPE kits for the COVID warriors. That means who are providing the services during the COVID time. Not only for them, whoever can use anyhow. How he changed the mindset to create these type of PPE kits. That is very important thing. Everybody was taking the risk whether we can manufacture the PPE kit. Okay, even if you manufacture the PPE kits, whether we can sell. If we sell that one, whether we can recover the amount from the customer quickly, because most of them are sold to a person who doesn't know about that one. The PPE kits not only for the purpose of doctors, but also sweepers, cleaners, all these persons. How to educate all those people is also a very important thing. But we can easily educate the doctors, nurses up to that level. But down level person, how we can educate? Whether they are ready to wear the personal protective equipment kits. But this person, by seeing the different COVID waves, he created a nice concept of manufacturing the PPE kit. And he used to create a brand slogan, Hami Parva Hai, which means that we care. See that one, the mindset change of this person, Yuviraji, and he made that one successfully. That is the reason why he has been awarded the Times Group. His entrepreneurship style, how he created a venture to manufacture a PPE kit. He changed his mindset, he made it, and he did it successfully, and it is having the social value to everybody. Dear students, think about that one. That is the value he created, his vision. This vision is made successful. That is why I shared that recent news. He is considered as a Times channel person now, and he has been awarded with the Times Excellence Award for the entrepreneurship style. During the risky time, he manufactured risky products for even the underprivileged people. He never targeted the high people because the PPE kits are used by most of the person, the frontline workers during the COVID. Most of them never ready to join, even in case of most of the governments, including state governments, announced that we are going to recruit the people for the frontline worker during the period of COVID. But poor response. But this person mind changed as a social entrepreneurship. He did it. So these type of entrepreneurs are now used to call it as the service entrepreneur. Okay. And here we'll see the different classification of the entrepreneurs. First classification is based upon the types of business. We used to call it as business entrepreneurs. Very good example what we have discussed previously itself, the Dosawala Prem Ganapati story. He's in business entrepreneurship here, did lot of business in my view. He sold tea, then tea without sugar, who will like tea without sugar, then ginger tea, lemon tea, etc., etc., etc. But whatever he did, he created the vision to do the next business. What will be our next business? What will be our next venture? That is why he is called as the business entrepreneur. Okay. So business entrepreneur means he will give importance for the next business. What we can do next. That is the concept of the business entrepreneur. Coming to the next one, I think some of you might have known about that one. Very good motivational speaker. His aim is to create the value, or even we can say that to empower the trading persons. That was how the concept of eBay has been established. Theory. If you gone through the YouTube speech, very nice. He created the value for even buying and selling. Even you can sell very old products in your home. Whatever the thing, they are making you as a new venturer. That is important thing. That is why these people are called as trading entrepreneurs. You can also sell if you are having a nice equipment with you, or if you are devising a new product, you can sell through the eBay. It is not only for buying, but for selling also. A nice channel created by the eBay. Of course, now we are having Amazon, everything is there. But eBay, they created a nice value. That is why I'm showing as an example for the trading entrepreneur. Its aim is to create more trading partners. That is the aim of the trading entrepreneurs. They used to create, okay, they won't stop. Now they may go for the stationery shop. Then immediately they may think, okay, why can't we can start the restaurants? Likewise, his aim will move. He will identify which type of trading activity we have to identify in next. How we can create a value for our customers to trade in our platform. How we can create the value for our customer to earn business out of us. That is what eBay founder did. You can use the eBay for selling any product in your home. When there's some negative things are happening, we need not worry about that one. But you can see the mindset of the pair. How he created the eBay. What they are doing in eBay, even at present. Number of entrepreneurs or venturers are coming from eBay because they decided to sell something in online. Even you can sell your two-wheeler, old two-wheeler in your home through the eBay. That is how he created the business value. That is why he is called as an entrepreneur, that is trading entrepreneur. Next, very important thing. A nice man. That is why I have not mentioned the name of this person. You know. Who is this person? Come on. Anybody?
Ratan Tata, sir.
Sir Ratan Tata.
Yes, good, nice. Even after your lunchtime, you are very alert. Good. Two students mention nice answer. You know different stories. I think we are also having one day case study about the Ratan Tata in the second unit. Okay. We will have that discussion. His vision is to create more business, but to create more employees. That means by creating more industry, he wishes to generate more jobs. Even now, if you calculate or if you identify number of persons working in the entire Tata groups, not only Tata Motors, including TCS, all those things, entire Tata groups, it is equivalent to a Sri Lanka. See that one. He is having a very huge population of employees. Because he used to know clearly, his vision is very clear. I am having money. If somebody work in our organization, we will give money. Let the poverty moves out of the people by creating the industry. See that one. It is the first SDG goal in United Nations also. He creates a number of industry. Why? A person asked. He simply mentioned, I wish to remove poverty. How to remove the poverty? For that purpose only I am creating. I am having money. For me, it is nothing. I need not expect that one. That is why his quote is like that. None can destroy iron, but its own rust can. None can destroy a person, but only with his mindset he may destroy. That was the quote given by Ratan Tata. That means you can see the vision of that person. You should be very steady. You must understand from this Ratan Tata that what type of destiny you should have, what type of vision you should have. If you are coming out of your vision, nothing, then you will be in a different position. That is why he mentioned it is his own mindset you can improve or deprove. Okay, that is why he is called as an industrial entrepreneur. Then the corporate entrepreneurs. Who is this person? Come on. Yes, students, I think you are having lunch. Who is this person? He is from Bangalore only.
No idea, sir.
No idea what. You have to tell, even if there is no idea means, I will guess and tell. Okay? Because now you have to change the mindset. Yes,
Sir,
yes.
One clue.
He contested in South Bangalore for MP seat. When you are crossing Electronic City, you can see his business there. Very big organization. In Electronic City. He only introduced the Aadhaar. Come on. What happened? Everybody is having Aadhaar card. His business is very famous in Bangalore. If he entered into Electronic City.
Sir, is
yes.
it Nandan?
Yes, come on. Yes, Nandan Nilekani. Good able. You identified Nandan Nilekani. His business name was Infosys. He started Infosys just with 10,000 rupees. Now, the Infosys is having 10,000 crores. Think about that one. How he created the Infosys. What type of value he is having in his mind even now. I think 3 years back, he contested in the election also. He was the person who mastermind from his technology, how we can create the Aadhaar card for the Indian people. He was the first person to introduce that one. Now we are enjoying his benefit, but he is having the mindset. But one is for purely business, that is the corporate. Another one is for purely service. Be clear, these two service mindset of this Nandan Nilekani. He started with just 10,000 rupees along with his co-founder. But now you can see the Infosys from the roadside itself. You can see the Infosys, I think in that from flyover, when the Electronic City flyover begins from outside or from inside, when it ends, you can see in the right-hand side, the Infosys building, the corporate style. Corporate style means earning is the main thing. Wealth creation is first. Nandan Nilekani created more wealth, more business from the software side. Infosys became very, very popular. But you know, in the other side, Infosys is also giving more values to the people in the form of CSR. That means corporate social responsibility. See that one. They are creating business. That is why they are called as corporate. Corporate means wealth creation. He was having only 10,000 rupees by the time. Now his business is having 10,000 crore. That is wealth creation. That is called corporate values. Of course, he was having the corporate values in one side. In another side, he created the nice vision for corporate social responsibility. Under the corporate social responsibility, he is giving funds for the government schools in Karnataka. I think some of you might have studied in rural place. More than 500 government schools are fully funded for infrastructure by this person. See that one. Because he knows the government schools are suffering, but he is funding the government schools to improve the infrastructure in the form of corporate social responsibility. That is why I'm telling his example as the corporate entrepreneur. Next group is called agriculture. Even it is called agropreneurs. I think some of you may not know about this person. They are not so much popular, but they are popular in the agriculture side. I think some of the biotechnology students, whether he are here, I don't know. They may know about this person. These three persons, Varun Karuna, Umesh Kumar, Himanshu Rajput. These three persons joined hands and created a crow farm. Crow farm is the name of the business. They joined hands with the farmers. They are supplying the farm products, that is agriculture products, to major retailing units. See that one, usually those who have studied, they never go for agriculture. That was the once upon a time. But these people changed everything. They mentioned that clearly, only in case of agriculture, we can earn more income as well as we can go for sustainability. And what these three people did, they joined together and created a crow farm. Crow farm means nothing. It is a business in which they will cultivate organic products. That means if they wish to go for organic, then the cultivation technique should change. They made the change. They created a platform for selling the organic vegetables, all those things, through their technology-based crow farm platform in online. Simply speaking, they created a nice app from the farm to urban area, and they made it successful. That is why they are called as agriculture entrepreneurs. They are not naturally agriculturists, but even after their studies, they started coming in and joined hands with others to do the agriculture business. And now during this COVID time, other businesses are struggling, but their business is moving up. See that one. That is why they are called as agriculture entrepreneurs or agropreneurs. Their value and vision is very clear. Go for organic product. We can sell the organic product even though the price is somewhat higher than in case of market. They decided to go for the sustainability. So that is why they are coming under the classification called agricultural entrepreneur. Then retail entrepreneur, doing a small shops and engaging. Usually girls may join in preparing a boutique and they may do some of the small business. I don't know here in your class whether you are very much affected with craft products or not. Usually, those girls or even some of the boys, they, if you are having a nice style for creating a different type of craft products, maybe in pen or in something different, you can join hands with the retailing entrepreneurs. Here is an example of Kishore Bihani. Do you know who is this person? I think every day you might have buying goods from him. Yes, Big Bazaar. You can see the big bazaars throughout Bangalore, not only in Bangalore, but also in different cities in India. He is considered as a retail entrepreneur. He never depend upon manufacturing and selling. He never produce any product. He never manufacture anything, but he is buying from some other and selling. That is why he is called as a retail entrepreneur. Another person is also there. You are seeing the DMart. DMart is also a very successful retailing unit. That person is also called as the retail entrepreneur. Here is an example of the Kishore Bihani. He is now the chairman of Future Group, Big Bazaar, Pantaloons, Lifestyle, Fashions Limited. He studied in Mumbai. See that one, a small person who is ready to sell the clothes. Once upon a time, he created a new business. Now you can see the Big Bazaar in different places, even from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. But he never manufactured it. He knows the nice technique of selling the product. I think still I remember when you are going for the buying in Big Bazaar during Wednesday, you will get a more discount. That is his technique. Whether it is in Mumbai or in Chennai or in Bangalore, all the places you can find out a discount store from the Big Bazaar. That is his style of doing business. So when you are seeing the type of entrepreneur, you must know their style. Even if Wednesday comes under a holiday, suddenly, before COVID, I am telling now, before COVID, my wife will tell, okay, we will go to Big Bazaar. Provided if the Wednesday comes on a particular holiday, say sometimes the like Vinayar Chaturthi or some holiday, if Wednesday is there, we used to go to Big Bazaar before COVID because during Wednesday you can see the method of selling is different. They used to give sudden offers. That is his USP. That is Kishore Bihani USP of selling the products. Yeah, whether you are in Bangalore or in Delhi or in Hyderabad or in Mumbai, wherever you can see, same Wednesday. Even when we visited the Delhi, one mall nearby, when we are going for the airport, I think Shahid City something, Shahid City Mall. We thought that, okay, we were in Delhi, so whether this suddenly in that mall, we visited the Big Bazaar. And fortunately for us, it was a Wednesday. So sudden discounts. See that one. That is the USP of the Kishore Bihani. He is now owning the Future Group because he is considered as a retail entrepreneur. He knows the mindset of the small customers. That is his brain. Next classification is the service entrepreneur. In Bangalore, you can see the pumping, and these persons are coming frequently in a van, that is Bluegrass Society van. They used to feed the dogs frequently in Bangalore. I think even in our Kottanur area, just 2 weeks back, I noticed these people. Not only this, an example. Service entrepreneur They never aim for profit. They will aim for providing the quality service for a cause, for a particular purpose. Here is an example of the Blue Cross Society. This is owned by the Harsh Kumar, Pub Pink. They used to serve the people in the sense the pets. If your pets are not feeling well, you can dial to puppy. They will come to your home. They will take care. They are running equivalent to an ambulance. Now we are having veterinary ambulance also. He used to run not the ambulance for the human beings, but ambulance for the pet animals. Even it contains the feeding materials. You can see that one quote, cause we are for baby. That is their brand slogan. Why I am telling these things, you must know in a particular manner that these are the different types of ventureship we can have. Of course, they never worry about the big money. They will worry about the equal level. There should not be any profit or there should not be any loss. They used to run business like that. It never means that they will go for loss and they are only spending. Service entrepreneurs means their vision is to serve particular people for a particular cause. ISKCON is doing in Bangalore. I think another group in case of John groups, they are having that one. They are coming under the service entrepreneurs. Even during the COVID time, the Ratan Tata group did it a big business, a service-oriented one. That is also coming under the service entrepreneur. Some new idea is coming by seeing that one. Here, Harsh Kumar created the pupping. That is why I am telling the example of the pupping for a service entrepreneur. Even feeding the poor in Bangalore, big organizations are there. I think nobody is from Calcutta. There is one organization called Akshay Patra. Anybody knows the Akshay Patra?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what they are doing?
Sir, they are mostly focused on providing help and support to needy people, sir. Needy people,
Yes,
people who
good.
are
Good, able David. Nicely spoken. And they are feeding the people even with a disabled ability, all these things. They are having their own head office nearby Calcutta. I think we have to travel around 100 or 150 kilometers from Kolkata to see the Akshay Patra. Once I visited, nice place. They are providing nice services to the people of poor. Once you visit Kolkata, you can go there and find out how these people are doing. Okay, that is why I'm telling you. In case of Bangalore, there are a number of people like that who are all engaged in these type of services. But only thing, you should have the mindset to accept that one, mindset to do not only the profit or aim, but also service minded. In Akshay Patra, they are running their business successfully. It is not a business service unit without any profit. A number of foundations in churches they are running in Bangalore now after this COVID. Okay. Then the social entrepreneur doing good for the society. Even we can call it them as the green entrepreneur in human values. That is the social entrepreneurship concept. Do you know who is this person? Come on. Social psychology students might have known this person. Who is this person? Come on, students.
Sir, Satyajit Ray?
Yes, you are absolutely correct. He is the person who received the Nobel Prize. He shared the Nobel Prize along with a Pakistani. Childhood plus freedom is the humanity. He created a new definition for the humanity. See that one. If you are having absolute freedom in your childhood, that is called the humanity. That's what he quoted. He is considered as a social entrepreneur because he pledged to create safer India for the kids. A new vision. His vision is considered equivalent to a society doing good. Of course, he earned money from the crowdfunding sources. He is not using the money for his own. He used to pledge, let us march to make India safe for children. He introduced the concept of anti-child slavery. He is called as the slavery messiah. See that one, how he created that one. What is his mindset? What is his value? Even now I am seeing in the Bangalore, number of kids, since the schools were not open to just a week back today, and yesterday only they have opened. Most of the construction workers' children went down to the streets. And they are also going for the workplace. And they joined hands with their parents and they started earning without any studies. By the time you can see this person introduced, even now in Bangalore, he is having his own care facilities to create a safer India for the kids. Don't make child to do your work as a labor. Avoid child labor. And he created the vision for them. Not only educate them, but also how they can earn. Once again, empowering the kids by giving more freedom. That is why he is called as the Messiah. That is why he has been given as the Nobel Prize. Dear students, that is not only this person, all these persons who are equivalent to this value, they are called as the social entrepreneurs. Okay. Likewise, let us move on to the next classification. How we can classify the entrepreneurs in another type of group. Here, we are going to classify the venturers in the form of developmental stages. Start from the first one, first generation entrepreneurs. Okay. I already told. He is also a retail entrepreneur. Come first generation entrepreneur. That is why classification. First, we have discussed one group of classification. Now we are discussing another group of classification, but both are same. The first generation entrepreneur means he first time introduced the business is not owned by any of his relative or his parents. If the parent is having business, if son or daughter is doing same business, then it is called a second generation entrepreneur. First generation means first time itself they created the business. You can see the DMart. The DMart was introduced by a person called Radhakishan Damani. Now he's having more wealth. You can see in DMart. If you are visiting big malls, but your mom will prefer to buy only from DMart. I don't know in your home. In my home, it is like that. And I encode about my neighbors also, they are telling DMart. Don't go for big malls and big places. Instead of go to DMart, you can buy anything at a cheap price. Discount store. They are doing the retail business only. But in their retail business, they are having their own values. See that one. How these people created. That is the DMart owner. Have you visited DMart?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
good. Whether your mom is preparing DMart, usually grandmas, they used to go for this type of DMart only. You can get any products from that one. That is his aim. He never mentioned that I am going to sell the product with high profit. That is why it is called as a discount store also. He is earning profit, but not too much, but he wished to create more customers. Then the innovative entrepreneur. He will have some innovative idea and make them successful one. Who is this person? Come on, computer science students. That girl is Namya Joshi, but who is standing by him?
Sir Satya Nadella.
Satya Nadella. Good, Ramya. Your answer is absolutely correct. You can see how the Satya Nadella created, even though he is a big B, he used to make others innovative. And he himself innovated number of things. The CEO, Satya Nadella, how he created that one, you can see the Microsoft. Nobody thought about the Windows. Nobody thought about this type of all these things. What is we call it as PowerPoint, MS Word, MS Access, all these things. And in those days, I still remember when I decided to see the computer. When I was studying, there was no computers. Even we were not having the calculator. Still, I remember when I was studying the BCom, one of my faculty suddenly came to my class and told, in our college, we purchased one equipment called calculator. It is available with the mathematics department. If you want to see, you can go to our auditorium. We have displayed that calculator, but you should not touch. Only one faculty will touch and tell. Still, I remember in those days, in 1980s. But you can see how far the business has changed, innovation. That is the Satya Nadella. He is not only innovating for himself, but also he is making number of innovative people. Dear students, see that one. You must learn from these type of persons. Then, classical entrepreneurs. They used to have a new idea, but their business may be in very old style, but a golden style. Most of you may not know about this person. I know Jayanti Rajagopalan. I think one person from Hyderabad is there. No, that one student is from Hyderabad. Who is that? You know about?
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Yes, Ramya, who are from Hyderabad. You know about Jayanti Rajagopalan?
No, sir. I'm not aware.
Yes, yes. Because she is not very popular, but you might have seen. Actually, Jayanti Rajagopalan used to sell his own classical products nearby the Charminar Tower. I don't know now that how it is like that. In those days when we used to visit the Hyderabad, the Charminar is very famous, and number of small shops were there. She created a different type of networking. You can see her drawings, the art style, and she used to display in nearby Charminar. And first business was made successful in Hyderabad. Then she created a new business, Detours India Limited. That is the boutique. Now, from Hyderabad, she moved on to Bangalore. In Vijay Mallya's place, I think the tower in Bangalore, I think you might have seen. A big complex is there. There she is having a very big business now, boutique. Detours. She is owning the Detours. How he created from the art to business. This is a very interesting story. We are having the case discussion, I think, in 4th unit when you are discussing about the band rate in the ventureship. That is how the Jayanti Rajagopalan created. That is why we used to call it as classical entrepreneur. Okay. Likewise, we'll stop with the inherited entrepreneur. Don't worry, inherited entrepreneur is another example. Kira Labs. These people are having something in their mindset. Suddenly they used to come. I think some of you might have seen the Kira Labs, a product from London. Even though it is having beauty, it is available in almost all the beauty parlors now. Wherever the mall, you can see the first entrance itself is product. You can see the David Rosen, how he introduced the Kira Labs. Most of the classical cosmetics are from the Kira Labs. But he started with just 3 tables, different type of cosmetics. But now he is leading one. That is why most of the Indian persons, they are going to get it from him, Kira Labs. Now it is also available in India. Okay. Dear students, so far you have discussed few types of entrepreneurs. We will continue these different entrepreneurs tomorrow also. In the meantime, you are going to answer me in the WhatsApp group today. What type of value created by the entrepreneurs? Which type of entrepreneurs you like? We have discussed first generation entrepreneur, classical entrepreneurs, like that. So you have to answer which type of entrepreneur you like most, and with just a single line, your justification. Okay. I will post it in the WhatsApp group today. With this, we will conclude the class. We will meet once again tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ma. Being again.